In a world where drones dominate the skies and stealth fighters steal the spotlight, one machine from the 1980s still rules the battlefield with unmatched ferocity, the AH-64 Apache. Built for war, tested by fire, and evolved for the future, this flying tank remains the deadliest attack helicopter on Earth, even in 2025. But how has a design born during the Cold War managed to outlive and outperform generations of modern aircraft? Let's find out why the Apache remains America's and the world's ultimate war machine. Birth of a legend. The story of the Apache begins in the 1970s, when the U.S. Army needed a replacement for the AH-1 Cobra, a helicopter that served valiantly in Vietnam but lacked survivability against modern Soviet armor. The new helicopter had to fly low, hit hard, and survive even if the battlefield turned into hell. Two companies stepped up, Bell Helicopter with a Model 409, and Hughes Helicopters with a Model 77, codenamed AH-64. The Hughes design won. It was built around survivability. Twin engines mounted high to reduce dust ingestion, a titanium-armored cockpit, redundant flight controls, and a main rotor capable of taking hits and still flying home. By 1984, the production version, the AH-64A Apache, officially entered service with the U.S. Army. And from the moment it took off, it changed warfare forever. Designed to survive and destroy, the Apache isn't just an attack helicopter, it's a flying predator engineered for survival. Its tandem cockpit allows the gunner to sit in front and the pilot behind, both protected by layers of boron carbide armor that can stop 23mm rounds. The cockpit is sealed against nuclear, biological, and chemical threats, ensuring the crew can fight in any environment. Its twin General Electric T700 engines deliver over 3,000 shaft horsepower, giving the Apache speed and power to climb and maneuver at treetop level. And even if one engine fails, the helicopter can still fly and return to base. The main rotor and tail assembly are designed to absorb damage and keep spinning, a vital feature in combat zones where one lucky shot can mean death for less resilient aircraft. But the Apache isn't famous for defense, it's feared for offense. The arsenal of the sky. At the heart of its lethality lies the M230 chain gun, a 30mm automatic cannon mounted beneath the fuselage. Controlled by the gunner's helmet-mounted sight, it moves wherever the operator looks, turning human eyesight into a weapon. Capable of firing 625 rounds per minute, the M230 can shred light vehicles, infantry, and even low-flying drones with precision. Then come the missiles, the legendary AGM-114 Hellfire. Each Apache can carry up to 16 of these laser-guided or radar-guided missiles, each one capable of obliterating tanks from over 8 kilometers away. Modern versions like the Hellfire Romeo and Joint Air-to-Ground Missile, JGM, give the Apache even greater versatility, able to lock onto both moving and stationary targets under all weather conditions. Add to that 70mm Hydra rockets, now upgraded with precision-guided variants, and the Apache can deliver devastating strikes across any battlefield, from open desert to dense urban terrain. In short, if it flies overhead, everything below it should start running. Baptism by fire. The Apache's combat debut came during the 1991 Gulf War, where it proved itself beyond all expectations. On the opening night of the war, AH-64s led the first strike, destroying Iraqi radar sites and clearing the path for coalition aircraft. In just a few hours, Apaches and their crews destroyed hundreds of Iraqi tanks and armored vehicles, often before the enemy even realized they were under attack. Their night fighting abilities, thanks to advanced infrared sensors and target acquisition systems, gave them a decisive edge. Iraqi forces began to fear the sound of rotor blades in the dark, a sound that meant death was coming. From the deserts of Iraq to the mountains of Afghanistan, from Kosovo to Syria, the Apache has been America's constant companion in war. Each conflict added new lessons and new upgrades. Evolution of the machine. The secret to the Apache's longevity isn't just its toughness, its evolution. The original AH-64A was followed by the AH-64D longbow Apache, introduced in the late 1990s. This version added the iconic longbow radar, a dome mounted above the rotor that can detect, identify, and prioritize up to 128 targets simultaneously. This radar allows the Apache to fire and fade, popping up from behind cover, launching Hellfires, and disappearing before enemies can respond. It transformed the helicopter into a hunter that could operate even in the deadliest anti-air environments. Then came the AH-64E Guardian, the modern standard that dominates the day's battlefields. The Guardian features new T-700G701D engines, upgraded digital flight controls, improved composite rotor blades, and the ability to control drones directly from the cockpit. This man-machine synergy, known as MUMT, or man-on-man teaming, allows an Apache crew to send out drones to scout targets miles ahead, mark them, and then destroy them with precision missiles. It's no longer just a helicopter, it's an aerial command node, battle-proven around the globe. By 2025, more than 1,200 Apaches serve across the globe, from the United States and the United Kingdom to Israel, Japan, South Korea, India, and the Netherlands. This machine has proven itself in every theater imaginable. In Afghanistan, Apaches provided close air support for troops pinned down in mountain valleys, flying through thin air at high altitudes where few helicopters could operate. In Iraq and Syria, they hunted ISIS convoys across desert roads, delivering precision strikes with near-surgical accuracy. The Israeli Air Force's Apaches, known as Piton and Seraph, have been key tools in counter-terror and border defense missions, often used in complex urban environments. Even in the Indo-Pacific, India's AH-64 has patrolled the Himalayas, adapted for high-altitude warfare against potential threats from both Pakistan and China. The 2025 upgrades. So, what makes the Apache in 2025 still the most lethal attack helicopter in the world? It's a continuous modernization. The U.S. Army has launched the Apache version 6 V6 upgrade, which enhances radar range, improves the digital cockpit, and integrates AI-assisted targeting. It can now identify and engage targets faster than ever before, even while sharing data with drones, artillery, and satellites through advanced networking systems. The new JAGM missile gives it a one-missile-fits-all solution, capable of switching between laser and radar guidance mid-flight. There's also the Guardian Block 2 package, which adds lighter airframes, improved survivability kits, and electronic warfare defenses to jam incoming threats. All these upgrades mean that even in 2025, surrounded by high-tech drones and stealth aircraft, the Apache remains relevant, capable, and utterly deadly, competing against the future. But the Apache isn't flying alone forever. The U.S. Army's Future Vertical Lift, FVL, program aims to create next-generation rotorcraft, like the Bell V-280 Vela and Sikorsky Raider X, faster, stealthier, and digitally integrated. Yet even the Army admits the Apache will remain in service until at least 2050. Why? Because replacing it isn't simple. Why? Because replacing it isn't simple. It's not just a helicopter, it's a complete ecosystem. The logistics, training systems, spare parts networks, and decades of battlefield experience make it irreplaceable in the near term. It's the bridge between today's manned warfare and tomorrow's autonomous battlefield. AH-64 Apache, the deadliest attack helicopter. Still reigning. Still unmatched. If you liked our video, please hit the like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel.